everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. The Niji sisters are attacking him, and attacking anything having to do with him. Today we're talking about Ryoma Barrenwort, who is an English language VTuber, so it's been Nijisanji, E and the Noth generation with Twisty, and Clara Charm with Twisty is no longer there. Clara is. Recently, we are talking about things here, about an Apex tournament that is run by, in this case, Nijisanji. It is their Matsuri, their Apex Matsuri of 2026. Apex Legends being a very popular game, a arena shooter, I think is what it's called. A battle royale hero shooter video game by Respawn, the people who had originally made Titanfall. And it is huge. It is huge among the competitive scene. Ryoma has been playing it for quite a while. Ryoma has been involved in the scene for quite a while. He does speak, I believe, conversational Japanese, and this is why he's complaining here. It says, shares probably a language barrier, but what have I been doing recordings in the language for the last year? Also played the game in that language for a long time and only stopped because of paying to redo every settings every patch. I'm right here, bro. Kind of disappointing thing to wake up to and learn I wasn't invited to. Pretty sad about it, but hey, I'll keep grinding on my own and getting better. Maybe if you didn't end up getting invited in the end, at the very least, I mean, I think the issue that he has is that there wasn't even any kind of communication to him about what was going on. What is happening? What was going on? Why are they doing this? And why aren't they, at least letting him know what's going on? Here you have looking at the other teams, because it's language barrier. Your feelings are valid, though. People are saying, you get it next time. They'll turn around next time. Really sorry that happened. Glad you're still pushing forward. Sorry, assume that it's a language barrier thing. I'm sure another opportunity will come. I say run on your own. Fun one. It says, okay, deserve bigger and better things. This is something that's happened to other VTubers. You have a famous thing of Pomo Rainpuff not getting an opportunity for different reasons for Metal Gear Solid. And we all know what happened there. She ended up leaving after all those things ended up happening there. I don't think too much about it. 100% just a matter of language barrier and communication. And for people that says just pair him with someone who speaks both, it is likely the team members are randomized, so it's likely not an option. And that is true. It could not be an option. JP event made for JP speakers. Communication is crucial since it's a team event. Some people were criticizing him for going as far as he did. And then other people, like I said, the Niji sisters did go insane. And here's one. Yeah, yikes, maybe be more awarded, I don't know, instead of whining like that little bigot you adored and protected so much. They're talking about Twisty Amano Zako. That's the one that they're talking about there. And saying here, there's a reason why he got compared to his bigot ex-gen mate, again, Twisty Amano Zako, especially after what he did for her. He defended her because, he just knew only what he knew about the situation. And here we go. However, I do agree some people going a bit too far, and at the same time, people try to baby him, which does not help at all. The man is older than a good majority of his fan base, the oldest in the branch. Even so, maybe don't baby him, especially after what he did for her. Don't think I've heard of it. What did he do? It was mostly he tried to defend her, even after she doubled down on being a bigot. It deflected when the issue was about her, and then virtue signaling after that. So that started the whole feeling of hatred. And here, people are trying to do wonderful things. This is where the attack mainly came from. People are trying to do wonderful things for him. Ryoma Barrenwort here. We created a kudo board for you, and look, whenever you need a pick me up, we love you and are always rooting for you. We hope your words, our words, can reach you, comfort and joy, can bring you comfort and joy, and serve as a reminder of how much you mean to many of us. And yes, he does mean a lot to many of them. And then it says here, I'll be dealing especially soon. At this point, I'm just appalled and need to be real. The way some people in this community have been acting, especially having your Oshis in your bio and account, has been insanity to me. Hasn't your Oshi ever told you if you have my Oshi marks in your name or bio, you represent us and our community? Is this really how you want others to remember you as? Not to mention, hijacking a kudo board that was made in support and love with your hateful messages is so low. I did my best to control my emotions, but this is too much. Get better and do better. And the kudo board was hijacked by some mean folks. This was, the intro to the kudo board. A lot of people are rooting for him. You really have a class act and wonderful human being. There's some good ones here. And a lot of them are good. And a lot of them are good here. I haven't seen specifically the bad ones, but here is, things here. A lot of Yoshis, a lot of people are overwhelmingly positive in this, which is good. But we have some other people reacting down here as well. So disgusting. Here's hoping the decent EN livers leave soon, that they're unable to recruit newer livers in the future. It's clear that Niji has no business in the EN sphere. Didn't Cover and any color have joint initiative to combat harassment and defamation? Cover effectively sued some antis already. Now it's a good time for any color to do the same. Leave it to the bitter sisters to outdo each other. No one hates Nijisanji more than Niji sisters, Niji fans themselves. Shameful. Wait, hold on. Any more context? Hijacked Kudo board. Kudo board was meant to set support to Ryoma, but Niji sisters started sending hateful messages instead. That makes more sense. That you meant he had a Kudo board account. It says at this point, can't blame the guy for if he quits being a Niji member out of frustration and spite. People like him are violent and deserve nothing. His post, that was the context. The post needed more context. It was just basically saying that someone hijacked the Kudo board. The context is people went in and were mean to him on Kudo board. It's going to happen. People are going to hijack what they want. People are going to be mean in however they want. But this should not have been done. It is a place for happiness and for the fans of Ryoma. If you aren't and you want to be a little bitch, then go be a little bitch in Twitter, which is where everyone else does it. Filian is an indie kimono mimi VTuber based in North America. She has recently been, or they have recently been, out of, well, everything, pretty much, since pretty much 3 months ago, I believe, when they did this hardcore marathon with Vidal and others, Vidal, Krelly, and Neuro. They have deleted a lot of stuff in the past, and right now they have deleted, so far, about 87 more videos, and millions of views are gone as well. All right, maybe not deleted, but removed from the algorithm, removed from the API, removed from YouTube's view, which tends to be, usually privating, or you can also unlist it. You can also unlist things. They've lost 33 million so far for when it comes to everything here, and that has been something that's been going on for a while now. It has been going on since pretty much January of this year. Around January 26th, she dropped another several million, and then again, she dropped several million views. In February 9th, 49 million views. February 23rd, 325 million views. And in the 6th of March, another 33 million views. Plus, people are freaking out. People are thinking that she's going to be graduating, that Filian's going to be graduating. Oh my god, they're never going to come back because all these things are being removed. All these things are being deleted. The issue is, as the thing happened with the artist of the original use of the 3D character that Filian was using, the original artist, whether it was paid or not, I believe it was paid in some way, but they did not want any commercialization of their creation. You can monetize it on your own content. You can do content monetized that way through YouTube, Twitch, etc. As most TOSs do that. Some do restrict you from doing any kind of, because they know a lot of people are going to be buying it. They don't want people to be doing a lot of commercialized stuff, and that's like basically you can't even pay for them to do commercialized stuff. They don't want you to make any figures or shirts or anything like that, and that's where Filian got into big trouble. Here we go. Everyone chill out. Okay, everyone, I'm getting tired of all these posts about here leaving and graduating, going away. I'm going to leave this here for everyone else to see. Cat Girl is not gone. She's taking a gosh darn break, albeit a very deserved one. I have heard from a mod on Twitch and then confirmed multiple times afterward on Discord that she is getting her own model. A model that Filian owns 100%. So she's getting a model. We know that now. Issues arose in 24 around ownership and licensing. While she was allowed to use the model up until now, there was more that she wanted to do. She couldn't since she didn't own the model. Led to our head snacker pursuing her own model, and she's had ownership of. Means that she can now do whatever when it comes to content, and she can also get merch made. Unfortunately, she cannot control how fast the model finished, so stop getting your panties in a knot. Hecking, chill out. While the model is a big part, she also has to prep for her debut, so please have some patience as she takes as long as she wants. A break as she wants. She most certainly deserves it for as hard as she works to entertain us and make a peak content. From what I was told, there's been no date for set debut, with the earliest speculations being sometime in March or April, but very possibly sometime after that. There was another thing that was rumored, never heard confirmation, which is the idea of her taking a vacation post Minecraft stream, with another rumor saying vacation was all of January. Let's say she did go on vacation. That is at least 1 full week, probably more, where she's doing very little and almost nothing on her prep for the debut. Let's assume she took all of January, do absolutely nothing. 4 to 5 weeks is perfectly fine. Some levels of concern are expected for any streamer disappears without any warning, explanation, or ongoing communication. I think it's fine for fans to express their concerns and their feelings of sadness that she's been away, as long as they aren't approaching Filian for it, or attacking her for it, or anything like that. To be fair, the end of her hardcore Minecraft stream was a cliffhanger saying she was going to be gone for a while. Just don't think anyone expected this long. People expected maybe a month max, but this is very long. And it says, yeah, there are people already absolutely panicking, people who just miss her and are joking about it. These people are fine and not adding fuel to the fire. If you've been following her for a while, you've got a good idea what she's up to. And unless we've gone for a year or longer, there's no real reason for concern. Miss My Flat Oshi wrote that, all that, and still didn't bring Filian back. She really is gone. People are just messing with him now. Don't tell me what to do with my panties. Love the humor. Hope she keeps the eyes the same. Love it. Other people really want her to come back, do Evil Neuro and Vito and Cruddy through Minecraft, possibly a third run. Also, people, please keep filling us up on updates. That's what we're wanting. Let us know how things are going. Otherwise, we think she's been captured or put in quarantine trying to go to England or the Olympics and back because she didn't have her proper cat girl vaccination shots, or she was in some sort of accident in the hospital and pet cemetery. These updates help. Please keep it up. So yeah, people worry. Every time in the VTuber community that someone's there out for a long time, they worry. Graduation, is it going to be happening? Are they gone? What's going to be going on? It's a normal thing. Luckily, there's someone who has good information about her coming back with a new model, which is something that I had said before, more than likely was going to happen with the long time that it was going to be. One thing I didn't know is that it seems like she did, put in the money and everything for the model a little bit later than was expected, maybe around December, and that's why it's taken a while for things to get done, or maybe even in June or whatever, but it seems that things have taken a while. So be patient. She's going to be back soon. But yeah, she has, one thing that started worrying people even more recently was that she had deleted more of her content. Payment processors and Visa are coming after everybody. Visa specifically is attacking certain platforms. Like right now, I'm looking at Subscribestar, the content side, the more adult side of content, which is perfectly fine. It is under TOS, depending on where you're going. But they have done this. Breaking news, Subscribestar just changed their TOS, making them as restrictive as Patreon. Things that can't be on Subscribestar now in fictional media. This, that, some types of furries, that, there. I'm just saying that because if I say it, then YouTube will freaking knock me for it, so I apologize. They added a big section about compliance with payment processors, so we know who's behind it. Again, this is Visa, as is known. Compliance and platform rights. Subscribestar operates in compliance with legal regulations. Payment processors acquiring banks, and this is their main thing here. As a result, some restrictions on this page may be stricter than general standards and general legal standards. If a creator content is not aligned with this policy, Subscribestar reserves the right to remove and relocate the creator's profile to a partner platform that better supports the type of content being produced. Such action may occur with or without the prior notice, may be taken in order to preserve the creator's income stream, prevent the creator's account from being terminated, and maintain compliance with financial and regulatory partners. This list is not exhaustive and may change in the future as technologies, laws, and compliance standards evolve. If you're not sure whether the content falls in prohibited category, please contact us before publishing. So, one of the people hit, Kumo and others are being hit. I'm scared and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Subscribestar was the majority of my income. I'm hoping we can find a replacement, but truly I'm really scared if I don't make enough off of Twitch, YouTube to do this full time. So, I'm not sure what will happen. I want to tell you it will be alright. We'll find a new place for our content. I want to tell you I'm going to be okay. I love you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. Shine brightly for you. Think you can help. Kumo, check Discord. Momosita. What about Pixit Fanbox? Is that possible? Gonna try that too. Few Western sites will go this way. Currently, Rplay is all the rage. But I always ask myself how long it will last. Personally, would not mind Fantia because I'm already using the site. Need to buy coins once in a while, so little full automation. Love Rplay. They're based in Korea, so my number one fear. When I was banned from Patreon, learned not to pull my eggs in one basket, though. So I will, of course, find another platform as well as uploading Rplay. She was banned from Patreon for the same thing. For their restricted stuff that was happening with Visa and all that kind of stuff. Patreon got really restrictive with Visa. Here you go. The myth of artistic freedom. Card companies have struck again. They sure do love starving artists. I want to draw it. Want to see it. I don't. And there is Visa, MasterCard, etc. There's some random payment processor you forgot to ask. And, making fun of that, the whole situation there. Says you do not hate payment processors enough. It will never stop at the thing you are icky about. Substar is now somehow even worse than vague and more vague than Patreon TOS. At that point, why bother with them? What role does Subscribestar even have in the ecosystem if they can't rely on being Patreon for Freaky S anymore? That's what they used to be. Subscribestar used to be Patreon for Freaky S. And now we're going here with the S-Voiced Enjoyer. saying to all our Play subscribers and the next censorship-free platform creators, stop huffing the copium. Doesn't matter if it's our Play, Subscribestar, or whatever new shiny creator-friendly platform pops up tomorrow promising absolute freedom. They will all meet the exact same fate. It is mathematically inevitable. Why? Because they don't hold real power. The payment processors do. The life cycle of these sites is always the same. Platform launches, promises and censorship, tracks a massive wave of exiled creators, and builds notoriety. Then I saw it on Visa, MasterCard, Stripe, PayPal, and all those goddamn Karens out there. Turns gaze toward them. Once the traffic gets high enough, the payment monopolies put a gun to the platform's head, purge the NSFW controversial content, we shut off your ability to process money. Yeah, basically that's what they're doing. It's a cartel type of thing. The cartel goes, the Visa, MasterCard, and Stripe cartel goes and like, A, you're gonna listen to us, you're not gonna put NSFW or freaky stuff there, or we're not gonna let you pay, process your payments. Every single time the platform bends the knee, they have to, or they pass. So what's the alternative? Decentralized payments like crypto. Crypto legitimately solves censorship problem overnight. But let's be brutally honest, just the concept of crypto completely deters the vast majority of normie subscribers. You will bleed out a massive chunk of your audience who cannot be bothered to figure out how to buy stablecoin just to tip you $5. So platforms avoid the crypto route to keep their traffic high, which brings them right back to the crosshairs of the payment processor cartels. It's a perpetual cat and mouse chase. Creators are always the ones who end up as roadkill. Here's the actual meta moving forward. You need to build your own website with your own self-hosted storefront, become your own Patreon. Science behind it, payment processors are massive, bloated bureaucratic machines. They go after aggregators, platforms like Patreon, Rplay, OF, because striking one big target enforces their puritanical terms of service across tens of thousands of creators at once. Yes, they can hit a large piece of that pie. Instead of them, having to go through hunting down thousands of individual indie websites. If you are hosting your own self-managed membership site, you fly under the radar. It's herd immunity. You are a completely insignificant blip on Visa's spreadsheet. You become too niche and too tedious to be chased down and audited by the payment processors, making your income practically future-proof for a long, long time. Don't believe it's possible? Read up on how indie creators are already doing this. Look at Carl Kerschel's breakdown, How I Built My Own Patreon Alternative. It takes a little elbow grease, but it frees you from corporate plantation. You need a backup plan yesterday. Stop putting your balls in a vice and handing the crank to the corporate CEOs who hate you. Relying on a centralized platform for 100% of your income is financial suicide. Losing your entire livelihood overnight is because of some suit MasterCard got offended is a catastrophic blow. Do not let yourself be a casualty to the next inevitable purge. Build your own website, host your own store, own your own audience, decentralize yourself, or get nuked. And that is, the wake up samurai type thing from Cyberpunk 2077. And it says literally this: I have my own website and people can access my audios through Patreon subscription, which means that no files are hosted on Patreon and should not bring any issues of censorship. If they do and I get bonked, all good. Just need to add a storefront instead. Avoiding that for now because collecting tax is annoying. So yeah, a lot of people are doing that. How do you even do this? I don't need to code anything yourself. Just use WordPress, easy to set up. WooCommerce plugins, allow you to collect your PayPal Stripe business account. I've done that for other people before. I've done that for other people trying to sell stuff before and trying to make their own storefront before. I've helped them with that. I haven't programmed it myself, but I've created it a couple times in the past. It is tedious, as he says, but it is something you can do. And it's something, sadly, that everyone's going to have to do if they do NSFW stuff. Kaneko Lumi is a female English language VTuber with FaZe Connect's first wave FaZe Invaders, alongside Amadis Yuri, a member of Cyber Live before that, with Yuri and other people as well. She came in after that and was a part of the whole thing. And we have her here, Lumi, reformed on FaZe Connects. Kaneko Lumi's long-awaited, partially spoiled, but still pretty good, and could be fresh in most spots potentially, 3D debut is finally here. Wow! This Saturday, 10 a.m. PDT, Pacific Daylight Time, 1 p.m. EDT, and depending on what it is for you guys, JST or whatever, you guys can do that on that one. This is an official 3-day debut of Kaneko Lumi on twitch.tv. See you there, people down here. Hell yeah, finally some Prime material, let's go. And then you have here, I refuse to be rage baited by the extra spaces you put there specifically to rage bait us. And it says, Lumi, my love, I'm so excited for you. Leah from FaZe Connect. Sinon from FaZe Connect, Sinon Symphony, one of the new ones from FaZe Saga, says, whoa, can't wait, Nanayo. Lovely idol Lumi Senpai, Ren, and other people as well, giving them the congratulations they deserve. A lot of people are very excited about this, and I am very excited about this because it's always great to see it in the community. The Lemon Woman getting a 3D, and nice, other people are just being very excited about this. Is breaking containment. I repeat, Lemon is going 3D, can't wait. So yeah, a lot of people are doing this, And it says, okay, yay. She's done that before too. Other people taking a look at Lumi, being very happy. Very happy for the community to be able to get this. I'm very happy for Lumi to be able to get this. I'm glad that Face Connect is still supporting their talents and doing what they can, at least in these cases, in order to get them these wins. V4Mirai is a VTuber agency created by Brave Group. Brave Group, as you know, has had some issues. I have had some issues with the way Brave Group has managed their talents in the past. But because of that, I am not just going to be like, oh my god, I hate them, everything they do is horrible. No, there are good agencies that are trying their best, like V4Mirai, and the people underneath them, within them, like these specific VTubers, are doing a bang-up job, amazing job. Love them, and they have been doing great. The talent managers, too, usually have nothing to do with it. It's usually middle management and above. I'll just be that way. That's the way I am with most agencies. Middle management and above. I've had very bad experiences myself in corporate world with that. So, but we're getting off topic here. Let's talk about V4Mirai right now. They're having a new audition. Hello, classmates and future students. We're proud to announce our new audition forum. This new audition forum lets us learn more about you. We'd like to hear more about your career goals, aspirations, motivations, and as always, short video introduction. We're looking for very best in VTubing. If that's you, apply here. Of course, are you a skip performer? Or know a craft, or can voice act? Can you talk about your favorite fandom for hours on end? Are you looking for a camaraderie? Do you enjoy bringing people together at fun events? You have these special skills? Send in a video. V4Mirai is looking for you. And of course, V4Mirai is a female presenting only VTuber agency. So if you're female presenting, then you'll be fine. If you're not, that's an issue because they don't have males in there. It's one of the many agencies that has no males, and that's perfectly fine because they have their market that they're going for, and they're doing extremely well in that market. So why change something that is working for you? So yeah, the Google form will look like this. Of course, I am a male, so I'm not going to be going for any of this type of stuff. But they look at she, her, he, him, all that kind of things there. From what I know, it is, for the most part, V4Mirai is a female presenting agency, from what I know. But they don't put any kind of restrictions here when it comes to that because, they don't want to restrict anybody for anything that's going on there. It's a 5 to 10 minute introduction video, approximately 30 minutes of questions. So yeah, you have lots and lots and lots of questions, 5 pages of questions that you think about, go through it, things like that. The main things here are preferred name, you don't have to put it out, age, if you're age of consent, country of residence, the Twitter, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. So you can do that. You can go in there, and like I said, if you're female presenting, or you have a voice that's female presenting, or have a voice change that's female presenting, you're going to be fine. You should be fine. And good luck to everybody that is going to be going and doing this. You like it. You know what I mean?
You got them all! I got you covered.
They hitting real hard.
Feeling fantastic.
Nice.
I feel like
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Onward to my sacred home.
Why the fuck do you keep talking about your damn sacred hole? What the fuck? Stop talking about your holes. What the hell? I mean, we're trying to save Wakanda, not your holes. What the hell's going on here? This is a kid's game, isn't it? Wait, is it a kid's game? I don't know if it's a kid's game. But some of the characters used to be a kid's game. I don't know. This weird cat's talking about his holes. Stop it with your skill shot too. Thank you guys for watching as always. And of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.